Coppola. I am a scientist from ICTP, that is the International Center for Theoretical Physics in Trieste.
And I'm Davide Faranda, and I'm a researcher here at IPSL in France. We are working in a work package that deals with convective events. So what are convective events? More commonly, these are thunderstorms or, for example, cyclones, tropical cyclones.
And extreme precipitation events that are often the reason for flood in many regions in the world, in particular in Europe. What we want to do is to see if we are able to use both dynamical models but also machine learning models to emulate the dynamical model and to produce these high precipitation events and flood.
In fact, why we cannot use standard statistical techniques, the problem with these events is they are very rare and they are difficult to find in the datasets that we can have from the observations. For example, tropical cyclones, we can only observe them since we have satellites, which means roughly 1980. And for extreme precipitation events, the situation is similar because we can detect them by satellites or by the radar observation. So we have very small datasets, and machine learning can help us in increase the size of the datasets that we have by producing events that look like tropical cyclones or extreme precipitation events that doesn't exist yet, but they are produced artificially, learning how these events behave from the data that we can get from radars and satellites.
Also, we have to find an alternative methodology to the dynamical downscaling method because they are very costly. So at the moment, if we want to model these high precipitation events, a very high resolution, we cannot run a scenario simulation of like 100 years of climate simulation. So we need to find an alternative that is working as good as the dynamical model, and then we hope that machine learning can do that.
This huge climate simulation is to produce CO2, so to use artificial intelligence is also a way to reduce the CO2 emissions in our job and to provide an answer to the questions whether the tropical cyclones or the extreme precipitation events are increasing in frequency or changing intensity for climate change in due time.